In this first video, I'll be discussing the function design recipe, which is the series of steps that we take every time we're designing a new function. And the function design recipe tells us the types that a function takes in, the type that it returns. It tells us the purpose of the function. It also provides some tests to demonstrate that the function is working as intended, and it provides a function definition. So in this video, I'll be creating a function called substring image, which works very similarly to the substring function, but it'll produce an image of that substring. So the first step is to create the signature. So for the signature, we first write the name of the function, so substring image. Then we list the input types. So we want to first take a string. Then we want to take two nats representing the start and end index. Then we list the output type, which in this case will be an image. Now we give the purpose of the function. So in this case, we want to make a function that produces an image of the substring, and let's say in font size 30 and color red. Next, we'll write some tests or examples of the function. So these will take the form of check expect. So the first check expect, we want to call the function on this string Fundies, and let's take the first three characters. So this will start at the first character and go till third character. And what we want it to produce is an image of text. First three characters will be fun, and 30 color red. Let's write some more tests. We always want to have at least two tests and more for each unique case. So let's write one test case for not taking any of the letters. In this case, we just want to produce an empty image or an empty text. And finally, let's do one test where we're taking all the characters of the string. And here we want to produce the entire string as an image. And so now we have three tests, and we can get on to the fourth step, which is defining the actual function. So we're going to call this function substring image. Then we list each of the arguments of the function. So first is a string, then the start and the end. And then we define what we want this function to return. So in this case, we want to return an image of text. And we want to take the substring of str from start to end, size 30, color red. We run our tests, and all our tests pass, which means the function is probably doing what we want it to do. And we can even see an example output of our function. So for example, if I run the first test that I wrote, Fundies 0, 3, we can see the expected output.